Well, you know what? I always think like we're so lucky to do what we do. It's such a fun thing to do, to have the opportunity to kind of do the thing you love. It doesn't really feel like a job. It just feels a bit like, at this point, it just feels like a dream. I think if you're lucky enough to get to the point where you really see how lucky you are to do this, then it just, you transcend all the kind of, say, bullshit, all that stuff. You kind of transcend that, and you kind of work out why you're doing what you're doing, and it's a very different industry now, and the challenges are very different, especially for an older artist like me. I don't feel old, but allegedly I am, and not as old as you. But you're presented with new challenges now, and I kind of look at it as a bit of an adventure. It's just a new period now, and we have to find new ways to kind of put ourselves out there and promote what we do. I'm really against the idea of giving away music for free. Fuck that. Fuck free. That's my new slogan. Paid a lot of money to make this record, you're not getting it for nothing. And I've been chatting to these guys because they make vinyl. Because I really feel like, I don't know, for an artist like me, I just like the idea of things being tangible. And I'm really glad that vinyl's making a resurgence, because I think I have an audience that want to touch things. I like touching things. I mean, I'm fighting not to touch you. Huge thing for me, yeah. And really, the past kind of 25 years, I've been involved in the dance world, so I haven't really kind of had anything to do with kind of pop music as such, and dance music is kind of a parallel universe, the kind of clubs that I play in, unless you go to those clubs you wouldn't even know they existed, and it's a worldwide thing now. It's not just London, it's everywhere. Yeah, I love. The other thing about dance music is that the music's always changing, evolving, and there's always new things, happening. So that's exciting. I'm not a jukebox DJ. I play what I love. That's it. I play what I love, and I feel quite lucky to do that. And I suppose being who I am, I kind of get away with being a bit more free about what I play. I don't like the idea of the audience dictating the art form. To me, like the worst thing that ever happened is people keep coming up and asking you for like things you don't want to play. Like, have you got that? No, not even at home. I'm sorry. What kind of person do you take me for? But yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. I think now is the best bit, because I've just made a new record with Culture Club, which I'm going to hopefully put out this year. Looking at going on tour with those guys again. I just think now is it feels like a more chilled time. Different pressures, but it's still an adventure. It just feels like a real adventure. I think I'm actually female because I'm more fertile now than I've ever been. I'm working at the moment with a young band called Brando, a kind of like, electro kind of pop band, and I'm also working with a dance artist called Katarina, and been kind of writing. I've had a little bit of time off recently, so I've just been in the studio writing, and working with young artists is such a privilege, because you get to soak up all their kind of enthusiasm and kind of beautiful naivety about how things could be, you know what I mean? And they don't see the rules, and that's very exciting to be around, So yeah, I enjoy. Probably these days, I would probably spend my whole life writing, if I could. Just taking something from a kind of embryonic stage to a great production. There's nothing more exciting than that, other than food, sex, and sleeping. Yeah, and you have these moments where you think, oh my God, everything's been said. Everything, there's nothing I can say. And then yesterday we wrote this song called My Bipolar Baby, and it just opened up a whole nother sort of lyrical area. Basically what happened was we were listening to an old Bowie song, and my friend said, it sounds like someone playing drums in a badly mic'd room. And I said, well, that's got to be the second line of the song. And so we ended up using that as the lyric. And there's just, you've always got to find new exciting ways to kind of write things, come from different points of view, everything's open. It's just exciting, Oh, well, I'm going to be moving to America, so very excited about that. Going to LA, and new opportunities. And as I said, got the Record Culture Club, touring, all sorts of things like that. So yeah, lots of exciting things.